Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, it is another what I eat in a day video, and the reason I'm doing one of these again is because I have changed up my diet recently to include so much more protein and so much more fibre, because since I turned 40 my body has just become so sluggish. I've been putting on weight and I just am feeling so and my sister, who's a nutritionist, came down a couple of weeks ago and she said, you literally hardly eat any fibre, any protein in your diet, which is why you are tired, you're always hungry, and you know, things like that. So I have been eating like this for about 2 weeks now, and I cannot tell you what a difference I feel. My bloating has gone. I've lost some weight as well. I just feel so much better. Also, I'm not fasting. Usually I wouldn't have breakfast, and that really I've worked out didn't suit me, because now I have breakfast, lunch and dinner and I am full. I have my breakfast, I don't want anything else until lunch. I have my lunch, I don't want anything else until dinner. I have my dinner and I'm not even peckish in the evening. So honestly, it's made such a difference, and that is just because I put all the right things into my body. Usually like a week before my period, I'm starving, and I've had that week, and because I'm eating like I am, I have been so content and I feel so much better about myself. So I'm going to give you 3 recipes today that are high protein, high fiber. So if you want to sort of like go along this journey with me, then you can do, and you can use some of these recipes. I will work out how much protein and everything is in each recipe as well, and tell you guys that too. So last night I prepped my breakfast. It is some overnight oats. They've got protein in them, obviously. Here they are. I'm going to take this video back to last night and show you me making them, how I make them and everything. As always, I'll list all the quantities of ingredients down below in my description box. So this is a tiramisu overnight oats. So what I just need to do today, which I actually don't think I'm going to do, I was going to just put some of the chocolate powder on top of my oats, but actually, do you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to eat it straight like this, but here we go. It's got chia seeds in it, it's got protein powder, full of goodness that's going to keep me full until lunch. So this is what I'm putting in my body first thing, and then I'll have a coffee. Oh wait, but I always have my bottle of water here as well. So I fill this up. I think this is, I think it's 0.75 mils. So I do about 3 of those a day, which I feel like is really helping with everything too. So yeah, anyway, let me take this video back to last night, and then I will show you how I made these oats. So what I have got here is some Greek yogurt. I have got a little bit of coffee in there, probably about like, I don't know, a 1/4 cup. I have got Willpowers protein. This is just vanilla protein. I love this protein. It's really, really nice. Then I have got some oats. I've got Plenish milk. I always use this Plenish almond milk because it's literally got water, almonds and salt in it. I've also got some chia seeds, and I've got some maple syrup as well. But actually, hold on one moment. Then what I'm also going to put in is a scoop of the Daily Healthy Fibre from Theranordic, and I'm also going to pop in a scoop of the Rezcue for gut health as well. So this is the container that it's going to go into, but I'm going to just get a bowl and mix it in a bowl first of all to make sure that I can mix thoroughly, because obviously that's not really that big to mix. So I'll put all the ingredients that I am making this with down below, and the quantities too. But I'm going to add in my oats, then I'm going to pop in some of my Plenish milk and my coffee. Then I'll put in 1 scoop of my protein, some of my yogurt, chia seeds, Daily Healthy Fibre, the Rezcue, and then some of my maple syrup as well. Mix everything together really, really well to make sure it's all nicely combined. And then I'm just going to pop it into the little container, put the lid on, and then that's going to go into the fridge overnight, so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't even need to think about breakfast. I can just take this out of the fridge and it's ready to eat. It is really high in protein, and also it's got really great fats in here too from the yogurt. Plus you've obviously got the fibre in there from the Daily Healthy Fibre from Theranordic. So all round, this is an amazing start to your day. So here are my oats all ready to consume. So good. Honestly, this Willpowers protein is really, really delicious. My favourite is their vanilla. So if you're going to order some, get the vanilla. So delicious. Gonna eat this now. I'll be back for lunch. Okay, let me show you what I'm going to be having for lunch now. So this is going to be a jam-packed wrap. And in this wrap, there is going to be 40 grams of protein in here, 14 grams of fats, but good fats, because we've got avocado in here, we've got hummus in here, and chicken. So it's all from good sources. And then we've got 7 grams of fiber as well. So this is a wholemeal wrap. I always use wholemeal wraps because, yeah, they're just so much better for you. Then I'm going to, as my base, put a generous amount of hummus on there. This hummus has got loads and loads of fiber in here, and it obviously means that you're just having a lot less, like if you were going to put like a dressing in here. Dressings are quite fattening. So I put that all over the base of my wrap like that. Then I am going to go in with some avocado. So maybe just like 1/4 to 1/2 of avocado. Then I've just sliced up some cucumber. So I'll put a generous amount of that in. I'm also going to pop in some red pepper like this. You can literally put in any veggies that you would like. And then what I do, once a week, I get a whole chicken and I just pop it in the oven, cook it up, and then I just take all the meat off the chicken bones and then I pop it in a Tupperware into the fridge. And then whenever I want to make something like this for my lunch, I just take the cooked chicken out. It's ready to eat, so I don't have to wait to cook something, because sometimes when I want my lunch, I want it like immediately. And then I start snacking on other things if there's nothing like available ready for me straight away. So this is a perfect way to have things ready for you whenever you want them. So I'm going to put a generous amount of chicken onto my wrap. And then finally, we're just going to finish this off with some rocket. And that is my wrap complete. I just need to wrap it up and then it's ready to eat. So good. Really sad news. Our coffee machine has come to an end. Well, we're not sure. We're hoping maybe we can fix it. But basically, when we turn it turns on, and then, if there's any electricians watching, help. We can turn it on, fine, and then as soon as we press this coffee button, it trips the whole of our downstairs electrics, and we don't know why. So, what we are having instead is that. So we've got one iced coffee there, but I'm actually going to have a normal coffee now because I haven't had one yet today. So yeah, this is all right, but it's not quite the coffee machine that we're used to. Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to have an iced coffee. So I've just got a glass here, some ice in there, and then I've made up my coffee. So I've got a teaspoon of that, and I've got a little half teaspoon of, well, when I say half teaspoon, I mean I do a little one of the collagen and I do a big one of the MCT creamer. So I've got that in there, pop that in. And then what I'm going to just top it up with is some of this barista coconut milk. I feel like that in a coffee is the best to have. And that is my cold coffee ready to enjoy. Whelps is just having a little mow of the lawn. This is literally his baby. Do you prefer the lawn to our children? Whelps, do you prefer the lawn to our children and Lulu? I was just saying that this lawn is basically your baby. What? I'm just saying, this lawn is basically your baby. Do you prefer it to the children and Lulu? Oh, prefer it to me. Okay, fine. Yeah, he really looks after this guy. He mows the lawn about 3 times a week. He loves it, and he has to get all the lines like you know, the football pitch. But that's what he's doing today, and I'm going to just enjoy my iced coffee before I get on with some work. Right, so for dinner tonight we are going to be having burgers, and if you can see, I haven't got the actual burger meat here yet because Chris has just gone down to the butcher's to get them. The butchers here where we live, they honestly sell the most amazing burgers ever. I feel like I buy most of my meat from the supermarket, but there are just some things I feel like the supermarket cannot beat the butchers for. Sausages is one. However, Tesco Finest ones I do love, but I feel burgers, are something that have to be really, really good. So we always get them from the butchers, but I wanted to get cracking with making this dinner. So I wanted to show you what else I've got for it, and then I will show you the burgers cooking when Chris has got them and they're on the barbie. So what I'm going to do is we are going to have burgers, some jacket potatoes, and a salad. So what I've got is some brioche buns. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have out of this, but let me show you everything first. Brioche buns. I have got some mozzarella slices. We've got these little pickles to go in the burger. Sweet potato, normal potatoes, tomatoes, cucumber, and rocket. So what I'm going to do for Chris and the kids is the salad, a normal potato, jacket potato, and they'll have like a burger in the bun with the mozzarella slices and the pickles. But I'm going to have, to make it healthier, no burger bun. I'm just going to have the burger meat. I'm going to roast a sweet potato, and then I'll also have the salad. So it's going to give me, I'm going to have loads of protein in the burger, obviously. And then this is going to be like a real good source of fiber and not as complex carb as this potato. So that's what I'm going to be having. I might have some pickles on the side as well to go with my salad. But yeah, I feel like my way is just cutting out a bit of the carbs in the bread, and because it's a brioche bun as well, they have like some sugar in there too. So that is what I am having for dinner. But let me show you Chris cooking the burgers up, and then I'll show you my plate all dished up. Here are the burgers. They are massive. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And then we decided to add a little bit halloumi into the dinner as well. Look at the sunshine. Right, so here is my plate of food. So I've got my salad, and then on here I've actually just made like a Greek yogurt and pesto sort of sauce. It's so good. I've got my sweet potato, put a little bit of butter on there, salt and pepper, 2 bits of halloumi, and then the burger as well. So this is my dinner. Right, and that is the end of my day. I'm not actually too sure how much protein my dinner had in it and fibre and things like that, but a lot, and it was good. The meat, the sweet potato and the salad and everything like that, it was good. And obviously the Greek yogurt with the good fats. Washed and ready for bed. So I will sign off. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.